Salut! Dans ce nouveau What's In, une émission entièrement consacrée à Thomas Anders, la voix de Modern Talking. En concert unique en France dans un zénith complet. Un premier concert en France depuis plus de 30 ans. Un événement incroyable où Thomas a interprété les tubes de Modern Talking ainsi que ses titres solo, régalant un public conquis à l'avance. Une rencontre exceptionnelle avec l'une des légendes des années 80, mais aussi l'une des plus belles voix actuelles car sa carrière continue. Une rencontre maintenant dans What's In, qui fut d'ailleurs l'unique média accrédité pour l'événement. Allez, What's In, c'est parti.
Hello to all viewers of What's In. I'm Thomas Anders, and I have a great time here in Paris, with my show, and maybe we have the chance to see each other, in one of my concerts. So, merci bien pour tout, and take care. Bye bye.
I love you till eternity. Whenever I'll be your guide. Be here tonight, lady.
I have no clue. Sometimes, it's always a matter of promoters. So because I can do it by myself here in France, and with my management, because we need local promoters, and there were some questions for me that I for some shows. Then I didn't have the time doing it because I was touring in other parts of the world, and so now we have really good promoters. So you see, it's nearly sold out for tonight. It's Zenith. And I'm very happy about that. So maybe it's the beginning of a new journey, that I'm doing more shows in France. Even for me, I would, prefer it because it's a short traveling for me from Germany to France.
By the light of the magic moon, lady asleep, I'll be your guide.
I have a lot of French fans, because I'm doing every 1.5 years, I'm doing an international fan party in Germany, and there are a lot of French, fans are coming. So I know them, and even some of them that couldn't come today because of the strikes. Was really a pity. But personally, I love France. I have relatives here. So I was the first time in Paris when I was a kid. I was 4 or 5 years old, and I spent a lot of holidays in the south of France, even on the Atlantic Ocean. I spent holidays. Even my aunt, she is living there still. She's over 90. She's an old lady, and so I'm pretty close to this beautiful country, and I love the food and the wine. So everything's perfect.
Deep in my heart there's a fire, a burning heart. Deep in my heart there's desire for a star.
But I think it's a feeling. So that means that with the music from Modern Talking and part with my music, you have the right point to touch people's heart. And I think this is something which you can't explain, and which you can make a construction about it, and it has to come from your emotional feelings, and then it touches other people's emotions. So this is the only explanation I have for it.
Let's close the door and believe my burning heart. Feeling alright, come on, open your heart.
And after the stop from Modern Talking, 2003. So I recorded English albums, and I was touring, nearly all over the world. And some years ago, this is now, I will say, 7, 8 years ago, my German fans start asking me, why don't you sing in German language? And I was a bit surprised about this question, because I was thinking, all the time in English albums, that for me, I never thought about singing German in my mother language. And then, came this idea, it built up in my mind. And so for the first German-speaking album, it took me 4 years. And I was working on it, and I was recording, and it was quite successful in Germany. And then the German fans are really happy for this.
All of you. All over the world. And here in France. And especially tonight at Paris.
And so we're on this road, and the next German-speaking album is in the line. It will be released on the 13th of March. But for sure, this is what I'm working on in autumn next year. That means autumn 2020. I will record, not only record, I will release some English-speaking songs. So I won't, that my English-speaking fans will be disappointed. I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 of the German songs, but there will be new songs as well, for sure. I think the most special care is not to smoke, because this is really bad for a voice, because it's smoke, it's heat, and it's really dangerous for your voice. But on the other hand, I try to live healthy, and I'm not doing special trainings. When I'm drinking a lot and eating, this is ginger. This is very good for the voice. It's very good for the throat, and but it's God-given, and so I cross my fingers that I will have my voice for the next years and years and years. Yes, Barry Manilow, this was the fact that when I was a kid, when I was 10 years old, so I was singing in Germany and doing my first steps, and friends of my parents, they came from America. They had holidays in America, and they knew that I was singing, and they brought me an album from Barry Manilow. And I even didn't know this artist. And this was a type of music which I really love, because it was completely different from the German Schlager we had in the 70s. So this was very, simple, and the chords were very simple, and I really love this kind of arrangements and the way he composed songs. And I had English in school, so I understood a bit what he was singing about. So this was, a part of my musical direction I went in, because I would love to sing these kind of songs. And so he is really the person who gave the trigger for me, doing that kind of music. Big ballads, wonderful songs. And but there are, you know, other musicians I really love. You know, I'm a big fan from Michael Bublé. He is great. You know, I love the music from Barbra Streisand. I love Coldplay. You know, they're doing great stuff. So there are a lot of musicians I love to listen. But my first step in this international type of music was Barry Manilow. Yes.
You are not alone. Anything I'll do.
Well, you know, it changes. You know, even with the years, it changes. So definitely, it's You're My Heart, You're My Soul, because because with this song started my complete career, and not only my career, that means my complete life changed. You know, without that song, I wouldn't maybe even sitting here, and we wouldn't talk to each other. Maybe you wouldn't know me. I don't know, but this song was the beginning of a fantastic career, and you know, I'm still in. So I'm really thankful for this song, and I love this song. And even when I'm, you know, singing it on stage, and maybe I did it till today 7, 8, 9,000 times or whatever, but I still love this one. And there are other tracks I love, and you know, I just counted. I did nearly 400 recordings in my life, so sometimes I really forgot some kind of songs, and so at the moment, I don't know. And today in the program is Love Is in the Air. This is a song from the 70s I sing, and this is a world hit, but this reminds me of my youth. So when I was a teenager and my first steps in the discotheques, so I was listening to Love Is in the Air. So it's every song has a special story for me. I'm singing tonight, and but maybe you can ask me these questions in 5 years, and I will name other songs.